Welcome back to Maths with Mrs. J. We're working through a few challenge questions that are using our log laws. Today in this video, I want to introduce something to you that you probably haven't seen yet, and it's the factorial sign. The first time I saw it, I thought it was exclaiming, 6, yay! What it means is 6 factorial means 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. The great thing about factorials is that they are very easy to cancel. If I'm cancelling 7 factorial over 6 factorial, because 7 factorial is 7 by 6 by 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1, you're just going to get, so if I just do that divided by that, you're going to get your 7 by your 6 by your 5 by your 4 by your 3 by your 2 by your 1. And of course, all of this is going to cancel. So you're just going to get 7. We're going to use this to help us with our first question. Now, our first question says, write log of 8 factorial minus log of 7 factorial plus log of 6 factorial, etc. as a single log. All right, so I'm going to have that equal. I'm going to, just to save me having to rewrite this, I'm going to just put an equal sign here. All right, now everything that's added, we're going to be multiplying those powers. So we're going to have 8 factorial times 6 factorial times 4 factorial times 2 factorial. And everything that's been subtracted as a log is going to end up in our denominator, being divided. All right, so that first step is probably your most crucial step, understanding that if you're adding the logs, you're multiplying the powers. If you're subtracting the logs, you're dividing the powers. Now, the great thing here is you've got an 8 factorial over a 7 factorial. 8 factorial is 8 times 7 factorial. So that's going to cancel and give you 8. 6 factorial, let's just do a dot as a times there, is 6 times 5 factorial over your 5 factorial. So they'll cancel. Times your 4 by 3 factorial over 3 factorial. So of course they're going to cancel. And your 2 factorial is really just 2 anyway, but might as well keep up the same pattern. All right. So all of that is going to be log of, so you're going to be left with 8 by 6 by 4 by 2, which is just 384. Now, if we wanted to have an approximation, we weren't asked for one here. In fact, we were specifically told to write it as a single log. So we're just going to leave it like that. But just thinking about what sort of value we would get for that, 10 squared is 100, isn't it? And 10 cubed is 1,000. So we would be expecting a number between 2 and 3. If you do that on your calculator, you will get an approximation and it will be a number between 2 and 3. We're not going to do that now because we've done what we were asked to do. All right, this next one. Write log of 6 factorial to base 2 in the form a plus log of b to base 2, where a and b are both integers and b is as small as possible. All right, so we want to have that as small as possible. All right, let's think about this. All right, so log of 6 factorial to base 2. 6 factorial is 6 by 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. Now, let's have a look. That's obviously a prime number, that's a prime number, that's a prime number, but these two are not prime numbers. Let's write them as powers of primes. So this is 2 by 3 by 5 by 2 squared for your 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. Let's just rewrite this, perhaps in order, coming down in power. So we've got 5 by, you got 2 factors of 3, so 3 squared. Your factors of 2, you've got a 2 to the 1, 2 squared, and another 2, so that's 2 to the 4, and you've just got a 1. Okay, let's bring out what we can bring out. So we're going to get log of 5 to base 2 plus, I'm going to do this step in one go. You can bring the 2 out the front like that. And you can bring out your 4. And you've got your log of 1. Okie dokie, I probably should have actually left that there. This here is going to be 1, so we're going to get 4 there. 2 to the 0 is 1, so that's going to be 0. And then we're just going to put these 2 together because there's nothing we can do with that. So that'll be log of 5 times 9, which is 45 to base 2, plus our 4 times 1 plus our 0, so plus 4. So the answer would be that A would need to be 4 and B would need to be 45. And that's the best we can do there.